Oh, I thought he was going to speak. I was going to take a drink of water. Alright, right after this. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins. Then you'll never lose track of where they are. The Pura Pad offers you a useful scope. It's quite handy. Why do you know that? Alright, 1 second. Getting water. It's important to stay hydrated, especially when you have a crummy, sore, dry throat. Okay. Back to the game. Yep, I know how to do this. But the question is, where are they? Okay, that... Bleh. One. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. So, can I... That's not the button I want, I guess. I can't, like, fast travel to that, huh? Alright. I can place pins. Can I take pictures? Alright, well... hang on. Drop. Drop. Nope. Oh, I was trying to make a way to keep the doctor away. Because it was a shield and an apple. I'm not sorry about the joke. Rotate that way. There we go. Yeehaw! Okay, that is stupid and cool and yeah. What is this? Oh, it's Raru. I see you. They're still at work even now. We originally created the constructs to assist in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined they would continue to carry out their assigned tasks to this day. The fact that their labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they perform it, is disquieting to me. Hmm. Uh, well, I'm guessing if I hit it with the axe, it will break into wood like that. Like that. I have a feeling that's kind of all you're going to tell me to. Fix your gaze forward, face it head on. Pardon me? I was absorbed in my woodcutting. Here for woodcutting too? Not really, but practice of chopping wood, yeah, combine to assemble platforms. Chop them down further to make wood. Lumber has many uses. That is why I come in daily to chop. And I still chop them down in the intended direction. Fix your gaze forward, face it head on. Apologize, I've been rambling for some time. Has it grown so late already? I must have failed to notice the time bell. I'll rest for today. Yay, Korok Frond! Oh, no, it's a frond. It's food? Oh, you have to attach it to a... Really? So, like, what kind of stick? Like, Uh... So, if I drop this, and drop this, and then do this, and something like this... I don't get it. Maybe mean a tree branch? Up. I don't get it. Attach it to a stick and use... I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? Stop rolling, please. You suck! What's that? What's this? What's this? There's white stuff in the air. Can't sing the rest of that. Oh, can this thing like just hover in midair? Cool. When do I get a shirt? Oops. I don't think there was really much over here. Ooh, apple. Oops. Yeah, we're getting closer to the blue one, I guess. I'm engaging in hunting. Hunting? Yes, I hunt wild creatures that inhabit the forest. I don't remember seeing you here before. The constructs fulfill several roles. Okay. Hunt. Dispatch of creature. Nutritious to organic life. Hunters must not make noise. Crouching is essential for silence. Yeah. Yep. Strike from afar. Weak spot. Yep. Oh. Grabbed a fish. What scares them, really? Ancient Orowana. Who's yelling danger? Hey, a cooking vessel. My next batch will be tasty. Pardon me for not noticing you. I was absorbed in preparing my next meal. I do not recall. Oh, yeah. Pose any questions. Best I can. Cooking! I seem to be uneducated when it comes to cooking. Very well. Learn how to create a meal on your own. Educate me. Cooking step 1, hold the ingredients in your arms. 2, throw them in fire. And world of cooking. Stamina. Yep. Okay, so I can hold with this. Whoops. happens if I... Oh, I didn't mix the mushroom. Oh, my bad. Forgot that you have to hit A again. I wasn't paying attention to that bird there. Run it. Stop hugging it. Oh. Hold, tap, tap. Okay. Cook. Okay. Let's keep on trucking. Well, that was not a good shot, and that was not how to cancel a shot. Darn it. Trying to keep that one away from... There you are. Oppo! Hey, we're getting close to the thing, too. There seems to be a quick way down here. Ah! That looks like a quick way down over there. Or, I suppose we could probably jump here. I'm kind of curious what's out there first, though. It's a Korok. This is awful. Where's my friend? You can see me? I'm a Korok, one of the children of the forest. I was traveling with my friend, but we got separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. So tired, though, I can't move. I have an idea, little Korok. First, this... This. this. Oh. Oh, that didn't work. Wrong button every time. It's because I have to hold that other one. No, I want to... Not the one I attach it on, but... I wonder if it'll work. It'll just be kind of crooked, right? Oh, why can't I? There we go. And release. Reunited at last. Thanks. I'd like to give you something, but this is all I have. 2 Korok seeds. Oh boy, we're going to be collecting poop. Bye. Thanks for bringing my friend. That's slightly better. That's not quite where I want it. Hang on. I think that's about as good as it's going to get for right now. What is this? It's a good thing I wanted to come explore this, I guess. Got a couple of poop seeds. I wonder, Nope, not even that, huh? Alright, to the axe. Actually... Sail's gonna get in the way, isn't it? Okay. Oops. This button, this button, this button, this button. Come on, you... Really? Oh, is it because of the wind? Wind's going the wrong way. Or, oh, it's because I'm hitting the ground, isn't it? So, attach. Alright, that needs to come off for a second. Darn it! I want to bring the sail with me. Ooh, what is that out there? Okay, so now I need to shake you loose. Ah! Shake you loose. No, goodbye. Shake you loose. Okay, you need to go over there for me. Whoop. Okay, this. Come with me. Hmm? There we go! Yeah! Kinda. I mean, it's working. It's just working slowly. Bye, boat. Can I reach it from here? Alright, well. I thought I saw something on the ground there. Bring this a little closer. So I don't have to shout so darn much to be heard. Thick stick. Thick bat cut from a large tree. It's not the sturdiest weapon, but it's heavy and does a bit of, and has a bit of power. Does have a bit of power behind it. Blah, blah, blah. Words. They're so difficult sometimes. Inisa. Oh, too far. While that happens, So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. Oh, okay. Attach. Okay, so I think this is why I couldn't. Okay, this is why I couldn't make the Korok leaf. I was actually just kind of looking it up on the side. Attach something to an equipped weapon or shield to enhance it. You can do the fusion, but you can undo the fusion, but you'll destroy whatever has been attached. This is the fuse ability. It allows you to fuse something nearby to your weapon or shield, thereby enhancing it. Why not pick up that sword just ahead and fuse with a nearby object onto it? Use fuse and receive the blessing from the shrine. Okay, so... Yep. What I would want to do is... drop. Start it! Drop. 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 Buttons drop. Oh, no, not eat. Cancel all. Cancel all. Alright, and go. Drop. Then press Y. Aha! Cool. So, mystique more. Let's get rid of that one other branch I have. Whoa! Oh, I thought it'd snap. Alright, so then we... Oops. Fuse the boulder. Oops. I would like to do one thing from before that I was trying to do. Apple. Drop. Fuse. Wooden shield. Ha! The anti-doctor! How do I... Stay away, doctors! This is the dumbest joke I've ever done, and I'm still super proud of it. Alright. Can I... Oh, so once it's been fused once, it can't fuse again. Okay. I wish I had more room in my inventory. Face me! Anything on top of those? There is! Ha ha ha! Everyone talks about how strong Cloud is. I have a boulder on the tip of my sword, and I'm swinging it around like it's nothing. Also, the boulder gets bigger when I... That's kind of cool. So we got something that way, and let's try this way. Apples! Oh, fire fruit? Generates heat when struck. Cooked correctly. Really? Well, I already know what I'm doing with these. So... Oh, that's a neat way to do it, too. Oh. Interesting. A small door key! Okay, so when... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that's gonna destroy it no matter what. Oh, maybe not. Um... I don't know what I wanted to try now. Whoa, what is that? Wavy... Oh, so it gives a rating of how much attack power it gives, too. Okay. So to make fire arrows, I'll need fire fruit, huh? What's this? It's just a wooden stick. What's up here? No, the ladder. Out of curiosity. Why won't that one light? Ah, I'm on fire! Alright, well, the thing, I guess. It works. You've done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Bum 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 bum. I hit the wrong button. Don't judge me. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Link. I came because there is something I failed to give you. Please take it. What's that? A gift from the Zonai construct, designed to be worn on a belt. It can power Zonai devices. What I have just given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices right here. However, I have associates on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this. I hope that energy cell I provided is useful to you. Alright. He still wields it like it's a large weapon. Oops. Actually, is that the weapon I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of one of those. Oh! You can make more than one Korok thing. Okay, cool. Cool. So you just need a flat thing and a stick. I saw something this morning about how, like, a lot of the powers that they came up with was from people doing, like, things that they shouldn't do in the other last game. Like, I saw people making flying carts and stuff, and the fact that they're like, well, let's just fuse things together. It's awesome. Soldier Reaper? Oh! Has that thing been a thing that it was trying to do that whole time? Let's get rid of this one. Soldier Reaper, huh? Oops. Oh, that's not great. Just ding the heck out of it. Need more bugs. probably not going to be great, but... Is he humming different Zelda tunes? That was, it's the Lost Woods, wasn't it? Discovery. Pondside Cave. Ooh, what are these? On caves or wells should take root and bloom, giving off faint light. It's not like it's that dark in here yet, so... Ah! Really? Oops. One more. Flint. What is that thing? Hey! What was one of those? Strange crystal left defeating bubble frogs in caves. Huh. Ooh, ruby. I haven't been reading, does it? High price. Because, like, if it says arrows and thrown weapons fly further. Homing qualities. What? What? Seemed like overkill. Bat comes at you in a cave and you swing a boulder at it. Listen, Link's afraid of bats, okay? Or Keese. It's never been oh, yay, we finally found clothing. Time to hide those nipples. Well, one of them. You guys are the ones who are going to teach me about the thing, I believe. Talk. The rafts for crossing to the other side are broken. Transportation is on hold indefinitely. There is ordinarily where we send resources across the river. The only silver lining is that the Zone devices are undamaged. Zone devices. Ah, it seems you do not know of the Zone devices. They are necessities around here. Allow me to explain. The green thing is called a Zone device. The one you see here is a fan. You can produce wind on demand by striking it. They are self-evidently useful. We have a variety of Zone devices for multitudinous purposes. Using Zonai devices does require energy. An external energy cell will be necessary in your case. Ah, you already have one. That is a relief. But perhaps a refresher explanation is in order. An energy cell stores the energy required to use Zonai devices. Why does my guy look drunk? Its energy will replenish automatically while Zonai devices are not in use. Its capacity is not unlimited. Use the energy contained within wisely, otherwise you may run out at inopportune moments. Pardon the long explanation, it does not change our need for a raft. Zonai devices are extremely useful. Think creatively and you'll find many ways to employ them. Alright, so first, what do we have up here? I still have a couple axes. Good. So we need this. Grab you. And come on now. Attach. How big of a raft do you guys need? Oh, we may have need of these parts. There are more materials near the water available for your use. So, how do I use it? I may have missed that part. Okay, yeah, but how do I use the thing? Alright, I need to talk to him again. I obviously missed something. Oh, it has to be struck. Whoops. That is so not. God damn it. Oh. Alright, can you just... I don't know. I don't know how to make it stop. Okay, so the issue was that I was still holding an axe, I think. All right. Oh God. Okay, so first off, let's not be holding an axe. Let's be holding a stick. Sticks. Oh, that's not. Give it up. I want to go over there. I really do. Let's... Yeah, let's... I don't really need the raft for that, though, do I? Fish! Nope, come back. Where'd he go? I lost the fish. Where's the fish? Eh, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, God, I'm gonna drown before I get the stupid fish. Hmm.